Hello! How are you? Today I brought a delicious recipe for your breakfast or your afternoon snack. It's a banana cake recipe, but it has fewer carbohydrates than the traditional version, with a lower glycemic index. You're going to love it. It's super soft and very quick to make using a blender. Stay until the end, you won't want to miss it. Before we start our recipe, which on top of everything has no added sugar, no milk, no wheat flour, and no gluten, take a moment. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you get all the updates. There's a new video here every day and you won't want to miss them. So let's get started. The ingredients, quantities, and nutritional information will be down below in the description as always. As I mentioned, I'm going to use a blender. I'll be using this small one here, but you can use whichever blender you prefer at home. People sometimes ask me what kind of blender this is, actually. You can usually find it listed as a mini blender or a personal blender, so it's really pretty easy to find. So, the first ingredient I'm going to add here is eggs. Remember, I have a video on the channel where I talk more about what happens if you eat eggs every day and whether eggs raise cholesterol or not. I'll leave the link down below in the description for you. As I mentioned, since this is a banana cake, of course we need to add banana here. In this case, choose the banana with the most black spots you have at home. The more black spots there are on the banana peel, the sweeter it will be, and that will be better for the outcome of the recipe. Remember that I also have a video here talking more about what happens if you eat bananas every day, because in fact it's one of those fruits that we can eat several times a week. If you love banana cake, a cake like this in the afternoon, give the video a like so I know you enjoy it and can make more videos like this. Now I'm going to add a mixture with two different types of flour. The first thing I'm going to put in here is oat bran, which naturally has fewer carbohydrates than oat flakes or oat flour. I have a video here talking about which type of oats is best for your diet, and also what happens if you eat oats every day. I'll leave it down below in the description for you. Besides that, I mentioned it's a mixture because I'm going to add another type of flour here, made from nuts. This one is almond flour, but it also works really well with cashew nut flour or peanut flour. All you have to do is take the nuts, any of these, blend them in a blender until they turn into flour. Let me put this here so it doesn't fall. And remember, I also have some videos here talking more about low-carb flours. And let me know later, by the way, which flour you're going to use. Because if you don't want to make this cake with less carbs, or if you don't have these at home, you can also make it with oat flour, and the recipe will work just the same. I'm going to add the vanilla extract here, which I always like to use to give it a special flavor, and I'll add a bit of baking powder. Let's mix all of this together. Let's mix this up. I just want to make it clear that the vanilla is optional. If you don't have it or don't want to use it, you don't need to. And I'm not sure if this was clear, but you can absolutely use the same amount of just one type of flour if you prefer. Just almond flour or just oat bran or just oat flour, whichever you like best. It's totally up to you, so feel free to choose what works for you. Or you can even use oat flakes and blend them in the blender, because since everything will be blended, it comes out the same. So tell me in the comments below which option you're going to choose, or if you're going to make the mix like I did. Let's blend it and I'll show you the texture of this batter. It's amazing. That's it, it couldn't be easier. Now let's pour our batter into the pan. To speed things up, look, I've already brought the bananas cut up. I put this paper here to make it easier to remove from the pan later. I greased the top of the paper with a bit of coconut oil to make it even easier. And I sliced some very thin banana rounds here just to give it a nice decorative touch. I'm also going to add a bit of cinnamon, which I think goes really well and gives the cake a beautiful color. And cinnamon also helps to make insulin more sensitive, which is interesting if we're talking about carbohydrate metabolism. Now let's pour the batter on top. Just look at this amazing texture. And when you make this recipe, please let me know how it turned out right here in the comments. I'd absolutely love to see it and find out who you served this wonderful, delicious cake to. I really enjoy interacting with you all here, as always. And I'd also like to know specifically which type of flour you used. So, let's put it in the oven now at 360 degrees Fahrenheit. When I come back, I'll tell you how long it took and cut a piece of this delicious cake. Hang on, I'll be right back. Look at this. How wonderful! It only took 20 minutes to be ready. I'm going to cut a piece for you now, a big piece, so you can get a better look at how it is inside. If you try making this recipe, please let me know in the comments below how it turned out for you. I'd love to hear about it. It smells so good. I love banana cakes. Look how beautiful it is. Check out this texture. Look at the wonderful consistency of this cake. See just how incredibly soft it is. Make it at home. Everyone will love it. Let me turn it this way so you can see it even better. Wonderful. Look at this. So moist. Make it. It's going to be a hit. I'd love to see your comments here. Don't forget to give it a like because that helps me out. Also, share it with anyone you know who would enjoy it or who needs it. Let's spread this chain of goodness together. That's what I want for this channel. Let's try it. It turned out so sweet, you'd never guess there's no sugar or sweetener in it, and it has a fluffy, creamy, delicious texture. Make it because it's going to be a hit. See you next time. Bye.